Hello everyone, welcome to KillCam Update. I'm KillCam and today I'm flying the German HE-112 B-0 in War Thunder. The Heinkel 112s are interesting planes in the German tech tree. They were the failed competitors to the plane that eventually became the backbone of the Luftwaffe before World War II, the Bf-109. In reality, the HE-112 could barely be said to have been used by the Germans at all. In the 1938 Sudeten crisis, a batch slated to be sold to Japan was commandeered and used. Nevertheless, it's more than can be said for some other planes in War Thunder, which never served at all, or existed only as a prototype. This plane is an excellent turn fighter. It will outturn all but the nimblest of biplanes. You can even dogfight Japanese Zeros in an HE-112 and not have your sanity questioned. The B-0 variant has two 20mm cannons and two 7.92 2mm machine guns. It's one of the better armed Rank 1 planes you will find. We start off the action with me taking a few pot shots at Rockster in the Hurricane and Nags 1SA in the A6M2 banana plane. So called because of the single banana-shaped float hanging off of it. Guys, I've heard other colorful names for this plane, but I'll let you use your imaginations on that one. No luck there. I spot OMG Scott XD coming over my left wing in an F2 Buffalo. At this range, he fills up my screen like a barn door, and it'd have been stupid not to switch to him. He makes a couple of quick banks in opposite directions, trying to shake me from off his tail. To make sure I don't overshoot him, I keep my combat flaps extended. I want to stay slow and keep the range between us enough so nothing he does will matter. You can do this with the Buffalo because it's underpowered and you're in no danger of it getting away from you this low to the ground. And by now, I've put a few rounds into the Buffalo and it catches fire. The fire-generated crits tell me this is a catastrophic fire, the Buffalo will soon be dead. I never want to assume I pursue it until it's clear he's about to achieve oneness with the dirt. Boom! Another plane in the ground. My sympathy, Scott, we all taste a little dirt from time to time. Some time passes without much going on until I spot Kulokamba in a Lag 311. He's far from the runway and more importantly, far from any help from his team. Alex Notzi on my team is on the right, so I keep to the left to make sure the Lag has nowhere to go to escape. He picks his poison, choosing to evade Alex, but it puts him right into my crosshair at a quarter-kilometer away for the kill. Life isn't fair, guys. Neither is War Thunder. Like a pack of hyenas on the Serengeti, traveling groups of friends pick on the weak, the crippled, and the isolated. As they head back to the runway, notice no one has captured it yet. So this match can still go either way. From a distance, I spot Nag 1SA in a Hayabusa flying right to left, alone into my team's half of the map. Like the aforementioned hyenas, I decide a lone red equals potential prey. I angle in on Nag's plane. The blue team caps the runway about now, and I think we begin to smell the blood in the water. Nag was trying to kill the Corsair down on the runway, leaving him vulnerable to my guns. Guys, he's in a Hayabusa. He probably should have turned as the thing is the proverbial leaf on the wind. Right away, though, I've got S-Blue and a Buffalo zooming right across my nose. I go into a sharp right turn and use the rudder to get my nose around quicker and pursue the Buffalo going in the opposite direction. I can see that Blue is tunnel visioned on the Typhoon, so when the Typhoon turns, I know Blue will likely follow. I set up before Blue turns, and they pretty much fly into my firing solution for me. I jump onto the P-400 next, but out of the corner of my eye, I see a red coming in for the runway cap. Can you say priority target? I veer left, I zoom in on the target, and I put Droopy's Beaufort into the ground before he can cap the runway and turn the momentum of the match to his team. The triple kill is nice, but I'm happiest that I prevented a runway cap. Kills are great, but never lose sight of the game objectives. Winning the game should come first. Now I'm on the red side of the map. I'm in the middle of a big furball. Conf, Nag 1SA, Osperata, and Rockster are all over their end of the runway trying to cap and stop the ticket counter bleeding. Locally, it's 4-on-2 in favor of red, but I stay aggressive. I hardly ever fly in a straight line and make myself a harder target. Meanwhile, I am attacking just enough to keep anyone from thinking about trying to land. Sure enough, I've picked up a couple of assists that while I don't do anything for my personal kill score, even up the odds on their end of the runway, and now it's a 2-on-2 for temporary control of their side of the map. I've got an allied plane in trouble with Rockster Typhoon on his tail. The climb, though, seals his fate, as it makes him slow and puts him in profile with respect to me for an easy kill. With the red side of the runway pretty much cleared, I see a swordfish 3/4 of a kilometer away. My friends, there's no easy way of getting around this. The swordfish in your sights is already dead. It just doesn't know it yet. Pretty much swordfish are kill piñatas. I don't know about you, but I'm going to take that free kill every time. At a quarter of a kilometer, I open fire and the paper plane just bursts into flames. I almost feel bad about killing Lyle Casero there. Like I just clubbed a baby seal. But that's a lie. People, if you see an enemy swordfish, you should feel personally offended every second you permit that plane to survive, and not +1 to your kill total. Enough said on that, though. A quick look at the ticket counter tells me this game is about to end, and I'm on the hunt for a last kill before the counter hits 0. I spot a German biplane, but it's in the ground before I reach it. Moving forward, I see Shiromaru in a BF-109 chasing a friendly B-36. The 109 turns away from me, helpfully positioning itself into my crosshair right on its tail. A few bursts of 20mm into its backside, and it's in the ground for Shiromaru. Unfortunately, I let up at this point, thinking the match was about to end, and I lose all situational awareness. Now it's my turn to taste the dirt. Well done, Osparada. Couldn't have done it better myself. Let's see that again from Osparada's perspective. He goes on a rampage to end the game in his BF-110, downing what appears to be 3 planes in the final seconds of the match. Rage against the dying of the light indeed, brother. Somebody's been watching Gaijin's Beast Within You ad campaign. If you are going to lose the match, at least look good doing it. Let's look at the final results of the match, which my team ended up winning. We won the game, and I wound up with 8 kills to 1 death. In my opinion, the HE-112 B-0 is an underappreciated plane at rank 1. It's not as popular as the Soviet Chaikas, but if you're looking for a turret fighter that packs a good punch, the HE-112 B-0 won't disappoint. That's all for today on KillCam Update. I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you like what you saw, or even if you didn't, subscribe, comment, and like as you see fit. Don't forget the first rule of KillCam Update in War Thunder: if it ain't red, it ain't dead.